Well, hey everyone, welcome to Community Group. Hope you're having a good day. I'm Pastor Ranja and I have a couple questions to help guide your discussion tonight. This week we continued in our series called Seven and we looked at the sin of sloth. And Pastor Jason talked about how sloth is a sin because an idle mind and an idle body is basically the devil's playground. He taught out of 1st and 2nd Thessalonians showing how people who are idle create friction in the community. They cause trouble in the community, being extra weight on people and also taking advantage of people, and how that itself spirals down and causes a whole number of other sins. And so we want to guard against that. Pastor Jason also talked about how we're often slothful because we've forgotten what we're called to be. We're called to reflect Jesus and we're called to be loving and respectful in community because of that. And so Pastor Jason ended the sermon with two challenges. He asked us to think about two questions. The first is, how do we want to be known? What kind of person do we want to be known as? And the second question was, what steps are we going to take, specific things we're going to do this week to help us move in that direction? And we're going to take some time to flesh that out in your group this week. So take some time to think about those two questions. Maybe as a group, take 10 minutes just to pray into that and ask God to reveal to each one of you what kind of person He wants you to be known as. You know, we all have different gifts and talents. We all are reflections of God's glory, and He wants to use those gifts and talents to bless the group, to bless the church, to bless people in the world, to reveal His kingdom and show His love. And so there are unique ways in each of us that each of us can reflect His glory. And so take some time and ask God to kind of give you wisdom in that area, then share that with the group. What do I want to be known as? What kind of person do I want to be known as? What steps am I going to take to do that? And then go ahead and let that lead into a time of prayer where you can pray for each other in those areas. Well, hope you have a great time tonight. Blessings.